Welcome back to the Pushing the Pace podcast, everybody, with myself, as always, Elias. I'm joined by my co host, Samuel. Today, we have a very exciting episode. The regular season is finally over. 82 games for every single team is finally over. Not to say that it was a bad thing, not to say that we hate the regular season, but we've been waiting for the playoffs for a minute. But first, before that, we got to get to the awards. We got to do our own awards. We're going to be giving out awards for every single MVP, all NBA teams, everything, our top three. With just like a disclaimer here, all the players that are not eligible: Anthony Edwards, Cade Cunningham, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Devin Booker, Jimmy Butler, Stephen Curry, AD, Embiid, Paul George, LeBron, J-Dub, Trae Young, Sabonis, Reeves, John Morant, Franz Wagner, and Larry Markkinen, all players that have won awards in the past who are not eligible. Ant and Cade, I believe, to me, are obviously the biggest snubs. Just so unfortunate that they are not eligible this year because they would have made first team All NBA much more interesting for sure. We are including Luka on our list. Luka is in a weird gray zone right now where he's not eligible technically, but he's getting stuff appealed to get the games appealed that he was away visiting his children and that maybe he's going to be in. Literally nobody knows. I have no idea, but we're going to include Luka because why not? Better to include him than not. So yeah, how are you feeling for these awards? Were any of them like super tough? Were any of them, because I have a feeling we're going to be pretty similar on a lot of stuff, especially all NBA, because I was looking, I saw a list that somebody put that was all 83 players that are eligible for awards, only 83, which is a bit unfortunate. And going through that, I'm like, man, all NBA, it's like we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Not in a bad way, but just like I really wouldn't consider these guys having all NBA seasons.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think for me, yeah, maybe my All NBA second team, I have one that is missing, just because I didn't think any of the players on my third team should be on the second team. So we're gonna see if maybe something sparks my imagination to have one guy in there. But I think we're gonna have some different things
Okay.
when we talk about most improved, six man of the year, DPOY. Yeah, I think we're going to have something, but let's get to it. I'm excited for the season to end. It's been a very weird season and all. Like November was a bit December picked up. All-Star break was really nice around February and all. March was okay too and all, and but April was just like, let's get this stuff over
Yeah.
with, man.
April
Let's
is
get this,
really like the last
let's
the
get this stuff
last
over with.
quarter mile of the
There's no
season.
amount of information we can get again from these teams and where everyone is stacked and all. So
Yeah,
I was just
there's
looking
not
forward.
much.
Yeah,
There's the
looking
play
forward
and
to
stuff
the
that's
conference season.
figured out that we can mention, but yeah. Let's start with MVP. Let's start with MVP. We'll do top three, and to make it more suspenseful, let's go from 3 to 1. Um, so in my third spot, I got Victor Wembanyama for MVP. A great season. I mean, leading the Spurs to heights that, you know, not a lot of people thought that they would get to. I thought that they would be really good. I did not think that they would be a damn 60 win team. Just unbelievable. And obviously, Wembanyama is at the heart of that, the heart of the defense. Offensively, putting up 25, 11 and a half on 51, 34, 82 shooting. Great season from him. I don't think it's enough in terms of minutes played, in terms of barely making in games played and all that stuff to really warrant. I think like this race there's just unbelievable seasons from the top four, including Luca, who may not be eligible, may be eligible. All of these guys are like super close together, and there's no real leap in bounds between any player. So who do you have at three?
Wemby, Wemby
Yeah,
too. Great season. I was a non-believer for the Spurs, not because I don't like them, just because I thought it would be next season
yeah.
that their heights would hit and all. And but it's been a terrific, incredible season. Fact of the matter is counting numbers, like most valuable player, counting numbers. I think a well-rounded team and all, even though we didn't project it to be that way at the start of the season. So there's a bit of hindsight now and saying that. But Wemby was terrific. Clearly the cog that makes that machine go. And just yeah, just an incredible season by him. Like this is his third year and coming off a second year where he was pretty much he missed almost whole of last year.
Yeah.
Incredible season.
Yeah, this is Wemby's gonna be in this region for the next 10 years. I don't see
Yep.
like it's actually so ridiculous how good these guys are at the top where it's like, man, will a guy on the edges like Ant or Tatum or Cade or even Luca at this point, could they get up, have one season good enough to win MVP when you got these monsters in the league? I don't know.
Mhm.
Um, my second, I got Jokic second. Um, and obviously that means I have Shea first. But Jokic, this is like really splitting hairs between these two guys. Like, I mean, unbelievable seasons from both of them. Jokic, 27.8 points, leading the league in rebounds and assists. Never been done before at 12.9
I don't think anyone is
rebounds
ever going to do that. I
and
don't think
10.9
that's going to
assists.
ever be broken.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could only think of Jokic himself doing this again. But even
Yeah,
then, like I saw somebody say, like he's never led the league in assists or rebounds. Um, obviously at the same time, but even once at a time. So just a ridiculous season. 56% from the field, 37%, 82%. For me, I have him second, just because the team all year has just been a little bit rocky. There was points when he came back from his injury when he was shooting a bit more poorly, had more turnovers. His defense obviously has never been great, but there's obviously sometimes where it's like pretty bad or noticeably like he just doesn't try enough on defense. But obviously that's because he's in complete control of the offense at all times, efficient across the board. Even though he is a bit of a chucker on three this year from at some points. Um, do you have him at two or do you have him at one?
I have Luca at 2. It was pretty
You
much
have Luca
similar.
at two.
I think there
Wow.
I think there's no doubt Luka had a better season than Jokic. It's just no
Wow.
there's just
Really?
there's absolutely no doubt that he had a better season than Jokic. I think the fact of the matter is when he came back from Jokic lost before Jokic got injured, he was MVP. Before Jokic
Yeah.
got injured, he was
Yeah,
MVP.
I saw his stats and they were just ridiculous. Like,
He was MVP before. And when he came back, they were like 14 and 11 or some I can't remember. They were like 2 games off 500 and all, and he was not playing well. Like he was not playing well. A lot of turnovers and all, like everything you mentioned, right?
yeah.
And the Luka case is pretty much simple. The same, the same in terms of I think all the MVP except from Wemby, all the three guys, Shea, Luka, Jokic, were missing a lot of players, missing players due to injuries. But my argument for Luca is who has the worst roster in four of them? Luca. Who has the who has the roster that can't even take the injuries of their second and third best player? Luca. And Luca
Yeah.
would miss both Brun and Reeves in and out of the lineup for 47 games. And again, projections before the season, none of us had the Lakers more than sixth. Sixth, more than sixth, none of us. We had
Hmm.
Denver top two, top three ish. We had Denver top two, to be fair.
Yeah.
We had Denver top two. We didn't have Spurs there, which is fair. And we know Denver have a better team. Well, like this, we said this is the biggest, this is the best roster Denver has ever had. So that means they were able to withstand a lot of injuries compared to oh, and now let's talk about team record when the players were injured. When what do you call it? So the team record when Luca was off the lineup is like 500 for the Lakers.
Hmm.
Okay, actually, at the end of the season, it got better because they won games against the Jazz and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
we can look at that. But I'm just talking about when the MVP race was heating up and all. Then look at the record for Shea and oh, it was like 10-5 or something like that. Look at the record for Jokic. Denver actually were pretty good too without Jokic too, and
Yeah,
Spurs
they
same
were.
thing. So Luka was the one whose team was pretty much buddling on 500 without him in the lineup and all. And I just
Hmm.
think projections from the season, leading the league in scoring, 33, 8, and 8. Second time a point guard on he's matched the point guard scoring titles on back on having two, which is pretty much the highest and all. I think this was an MVP caliber season from him. He had a tough was it tough November or December? I can't
I think
remember.
it was December because that's when
He had a
all
tough
this
he had a
stuff that
tough
he had going
yeah,
on.
so as at that time we didn't even know what you had going on. It was in
Yeah.
January the news would pop out and everything. But again, that's no
Hmm.
excuse. Just look at what the numbers are and everything. And I just think, uh, yeah, I think he was clearly the second best player in the world, literally.
That's fair. That's fair. I could see the argument for Luca. I just think, I mean, even based on our podcast, we had moments in November and December where we talked about the Lakers like this team is nothing, this team is fake wins,
Yeah.
this team is whatever. So I would push back on that on your own basis of saying this team is not it. However, Luca in
But we can agree on that part. I'm not disagreeing on that part. But the
yeah,
thing ended up, how did they get to 54 and 20 what?
that's
Right?
true. It is
We
Luca, yeah.
we had that judgment of the Lakers, but who was driving the boats to get them to? There would have been a third seed if him and Reeves didn't injure, and all. They're a fourth seed, but they were third before both of them went down and all. So I just think, yes, I think they suck and all, and I hate the roster and everything. But if they win 50 something games, who is the reason they won 50 something games? With based on my own judgment of them and all.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Um, should have expected you to have Luca in the
He,
top 3,
I'm
but
sorry,
no,
like
no, but he had a great season. Him getting injured is such it's such a gut punch because this Lakers team would have actually been really fun to watch. Him and Austin Reeves,
Austin
really
Reeves.
unfortunate. But that means, yeah, I guess you and I both have Shea number 1 MVP back to
Back to
back.
back.
I'll just read the
Yes.
stats for him. He has 31.1 points, 4.3 rebounds, 6.6 assists on 55% from the field, 38% from 3, 87% from the free throw line. His true shooting, which is collection of all those percentage stats together, is 66.5%. His relative true shooting, so his true shooting compared to the average in the league, is plus 8.6%. So he's shooting, averaging 31 points on relatively 8.6% better than the league average efficiency wise. His 2 point percentage is 60.2%. And his true shooting, like I mentioned, is only actually only zero point 0.2 points worse than Jokic. And obviously, he's a guard. Jokic is a center.
Yeah.
He's the best guard creator in the league. 20-point streak the entire season. Most of the season, he had 30. Clutch player by far. I know that's an award, but I didn't write anybody other than him because he has the most clutch points, best percentage in the clutch, game winners. His team was on top all year. I mean, we talked about, well, we didn't talk about it, but people talked about them beating 73-9 Warriors because of the start that they had.
Yes.
And I mean, they had injuries. J Dub was out for the majority of the year, second best player. They had guys in and out. Even Shea was out for some time. But I just think one of the best guard seasons of all time. And it's unfortunate his PR on Twitter and stuff like that and Instagram. I get posts sent from my friend about his foul baiting and this and that. And it's so unfortunate, man, because that is a part. Getting to the free throw line is a part of his game,
Yeah.
and sometimes he has bad moments where it's like, oh man, really? But he's just an incredible player. And I know people refer to him in the likes of Jordan and Kobe guard seasons. And it's warranted because it's absolutely ridiculous how efficient he is creating his own shot. He is the offense. He is the engine of this
Yes.
team. When he is not out there, the team is much worse on offense without him. So yeah, I just think he's a clear MVP. We had Jokic, we have Luca, we have Wemby coming in and out in spurts in the season, parts of the season, but throughout it, I think SGA was MVP all
I think
year.
I think it was a masterclass in terms of just from stats finish from game 1 to game 82. This dude is terrific. I love Shea. Uh obviously I'm always in a place where I'm supporting teams against him and all right. And
Yeah.
when I was on the mat, when Luca was on the Mavs and all and stuff like that. But there's no doubt of how this dude, the efficiency, knowing where he gets to, he knows where he wants to get to the court. You pretty much can't stop him.
Yeah.
Uh, just terrific player. Um, I still will push back on the two-way comp people give him and all. I can make an argument for days for that. Shout out Stan Van Gundy. Van Gundy made a case for me too.
Bro, I
And all.
saw that I saw that on the Zach Lowe. I was in shock that
I
he
hate.
said
Oh, the
that
only thing I
Jokic was
the
better
only,
on
the
defense.
only thing I would say is I didn't like the arguments he made, but I got where he's coming from. But this is about Shea being the MVP, so we're not going to talk. We're not trying to talk with negatives in mind.
Yeah.
Well, Shea is terrific, man. I just think there's nothing you can say about this guy. He's even killed, just straight line, same thing you get every day. Whether he shoots bad or he doesn't shoot, which is rare, but on days he shoots bad, you're like stays even killed and all. And
He's always gonna get to his 20 points, at
y-
least
yes,
that. And
yes,
he'll turn up in close games, even if he's having bad games, he has good fourth
yes,
quarters.
yes,
He
yes,
had so
yes.
many games where he didn't even need to play fourth quarters because he got his 30
Exactly.
through three quarters.
Exactly. And as you said, he's the offense. He's the offense. He's
Yeah,
like he's what makes them a super duper hard team to beat. He's the guy that makes
yeah.
them that hard to beat and all. Despite their flaws and all, because if he didn't show up, any other superstar that was in this position, most superstars, or except from the top echelon guys, cannot be the inconsistency will be found out and
Mhm.
all. Like someone like Ant on this team, yeah, they'll be even more terrific defensively, but Ant has bad spells offensively, like more common than none. And
Yeah.
those games they would not be these juggernauts they are and all. And Shea's the
Mhm.
reason. So yeah, clear cuts MVP. And if he wins unanimous, I won't be surprised.
That would I feel like an unanimous would be difficult because there are so many good candidates this year. I don't
Yeah.
know if you saw the part from the Bill Simmons podcast where he discussed with Tim Legler about if you put somebody else in Shea's spot,
Let's not talk
Brandon
about this too much,
Pajimski.
man. Let's
I just thought that was
oh,
absolutely ridiculous. That team would
ridiculous,
not
man.
win 50 games.
He's
Like
absolutely he's
the
absolutely
level, yeah,
he's
the
absolutely
level of self
ridiculous.
creation by Shea in terms of getting to his spots where
Yes.
everybody knows he's gonna get to the short
Mhm.
mid range or long mid range section. Like he is gonna get to his spots, and you cannot stop him. If you try to put your hands anywhere near him, he will be able to create that contact. He can get to the rim, finish.
Yep.
He hits the clutch threes when it matters. Just absolutely ridiculous player. Yeah, next award, Defensive Player of the Year. Now, this one might be a unanimous one, but starting
Yeah.
from 3, I got Scotty Barnes. I got to rep my guy. This is a team that is top
Why are
10,
why are we wasting time on this one?
almost top 5. I just want to mention almost top 5 in defense. Scotty is the only good defensive player on this team other than CMB. Um, Second, I got Chet. And then obviously first Wembenyama. I think the real question is, will it be unanimous? Which I think everybody has been like, all the
Yes, it will
media
be.
has been
It will be
clawing and
it
like
will be unanimous.
they have foam at the mouth that they want to give him this unanimous defensive player of the year
Yeah,
already.
it's going to be unanimous. And I think he's going to beat the what's the word? The board award. What's the word people use when we get so bored about
Like
like a player
leaderboard,
winning?
or
No,
like
no,
he's gonna
no.
be first in defensive
You
player
know
of the
how
years.
like Jokic won, and at some point like people don't want him to win. Like, what's the word people use when they're like,
Oh yeah, yeah. They have voter fatigue about
yes,
voting
yes,
for
yes.
him. Yeah.
Wemby, I just need people to know that except if he's out, he's going to he's going to win like 10 defensive players of the year.
I
He's
actually wanted
going
to ask you that. I want to
he's
ask you
going
that.
to
How
win
many
10.
realistically do you think he'll
I
win?
think he can win
Because
10. He can win 10. And I think he's going to have multiple unanimous in those seasons. And I think he's the first guy that's going to not experience the voter fatigue because just there's no going to be any conceivable way for it's inhumane to do what he's going to be able to do for the stretch of his career.
Hmm.
As far as like knock on wood, health and good health and everything and
Yeah,
all, but I'm sorry, this is his award. It needs to be named the Victor Wembanyama's award from now on. And I had Scotty at 3, I had Chet at 2, and
yeah,
shout out also Thompson too and all, and Stefan Castle actually too. I think who had
for
great
sure.
defensive plays. So yeah,
Um,
that's my defensive player of the year.
yeah, it's really unfortunate because like it's nobody else is gonna win this award unless
Yeah,
he's out. Like unless he's
yeah,
out, there is no. I completely agree with the voter fatigue because with voter fatigue, at least you could point to like, hey, somebody else is on the level. Like SGA is on the level of Jokic. Luca can be on the level. There is nobody in the league that can be on the
on
level
his
of
level.
Wembanyama.
Bro, he almost won it when they were. How many games did they win? He would have won it if he didn't go like his first year.
Oh
Remember his first year?
yeah. His first year,
Who won defensive player of the year? Oh, it was Mobley. They gave it even Mobley, but he
I
could have.
think wasn't
Chet.
Mobley last year? Mobley was last year because Wemby was out.
Oh,
Two
so who
years
won?
ago, I believe it was Rudy. I think.
No,
I
no,
think
no,
Rudy
no,
Gobert
no,
won.
no, no,
I
no.
think I saw because I was looking. I'm pretty sure it was Rudy Gobert that one. It was Mobley, then Rudy, then Jaren Jackson, then Marcus Smart for the last couple of defensive player of the years. Um,
I'm going to go look. Sorry, because I.
but Wembanyama, like whoever's the top of the defensive player of the year right now, I
Oh,
believe
he
it's
actually was.
it's
It actually was Rudy. My bad.
yeah, it
But yeah,
was Rudy. Respect Rudy.
he
Respect
was.
Rudy.
If I think he got injured. Did he get injured in his first? He would have won. He could have won it in first year. He could have won
Yeah, I
defensive
think
player of the year as a
I
rookie.
don't remember what happened, but he could have
I
definitely
know.
won it in rookie.
So so yeah, I am. I don't
Yeah.
even have anything to say about this.
Yeah, other than I don't know, I don't remember who's at the top of defensive player of the year. I think it's it's not
Hakeem.
Elijah one. Was it
It's
Hakeem
probably
Elijah
Hakeem.
one?
I think Hakeem
But I
has.
believe he has 4. I believe that it
So Ben Wallace has 4.
Ben Wallace is 4. Okay.
Hakeem has just 2. To be fair,
Oh, okay.
um, Dikembe
Yeah,
has
Dikembe Mutombo. That's who I was thinking of instead of
Dikembe has
Hakimi.
4.
Yeah, he has 4, but nobody
Ben
has
Wallace,
5,
no one has.
right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Dwight
no.
has 3.
Yeah, no. Wembanyama is gonna win 5 at least. I think 10 would be kind of crazy, just like health wise, like 10 fully healthy
10. He's
years of
gonna win 10.
Wembanyama
He's gonna
winning.
win 10. He's gonna win 10.
I think he wins at least 7, and 10 is possible. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
enough of um
DPOY.
DPOY. Next one, rookie of the year. Number 3, I got VJ Edgecombe. Great start. Um, good production all year round. Now this is interesting. Who do you have? I'm pretty sure we will have VJ number 3. Who do you have 2? Who did you pick 2, and who did you pick 1?
I it's a hard one to go, but I just think I was thoroughly impressed. So there's a part of where my choice is also like surprise at how great this guy's season is and just knowing what I kind of was getting. Cooper is my second. Cooper Flag is my second, and Knipple is my first. I'm sorry, guys. I love my Mavs. I love my Mavs, and I Cooper had a great, incredible season.
Mhm.
There's nothing to, and if they want to give the co-rookie of the years, I'll be for it, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I just think Knipples from day one, like his ability. So this is the thing: Cooper had the ball, and there's a part of it where it's like I'm not going to use the winning and losing argument. I think that's stupid. The people that are doing the whole one more games kind of thing for me, that I think
Especially
when
for
have
rookie
we
of the year,
when have
it's
we
kind of a
ever done
toss
that?
up.
But the thing is Knipple's production with how less he doesn't have monopoly over the ball as a rookie
Mhm.
is just mind blowing. And
Yeah.
the one thing that was so impressed with him is how he looked like if I didn't know rookies didn't exist, I would have been like, oh, that's a 10-year vet. because the way he runs to his spot, the way
Hmm.
he even his shooting form, like
Yeah.
the types
The
of shots he's
release
shooting,
is
the release,
incredibly
like
quick.
there was nothing he did. There was nothing he did that made me not think he was a rookie.
Yeah. Yeah,
There
he's
was nothing
extremely
he did.
polished as a rookie.
Ex-
His three-point
yeah,
shooting as a rookie is
the way he runs through
extremely
the floor.
high.
I was watching a video with Tim Legler where he sat with Tim Legler on the were on the court, and he was and Connor was like explaining what he was looking for.
Oh, I think I saw that one too.
Yes, yes, and stuff like that. Like that notion of, so Cooper had an amazing season, incredible season. I'm saying there's a monopoly, there's a ball, he gets the ball, he gets to. But on the Hornets is different. On the Hornets,
Yeah.
you have LaMelo, you have Miles Bridges, you have what's
Brandon
the
Miller.
Brandon Miller, you have, then they even brought Kobe White. It's like people that handle the ball, people that have monopoly. But Kun Kanipu is able to produce at a certain level that it doesn't matter how much time he touches the ball, how much time, and that kind of impact he had as just a rookie, and just the fact that I'm seeing your game, and it's like, bro, have you been playing this? Have you been playing this game for 5 years? And
Yeah,
all
he looks
everything,
yeah.
everything he did was just so clean.
Yeah,
And I was like, yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Concnuple for me, and for me, it's weird where I think like Cooper deserves to be rookie of the year, but I almost think it's not. Sometimes things are not unanimous, but it's so clear to me that this guy is the rookie of the year. Like I think he's the rookie of the year, and I think he should win it.
Yeah, yeah. I have the exact same. Concanipple leading the NBA in
In
threes
three
made,
straight, 272,
273.
three,
First,
three
he's the first rookie ever in the top three. He's number one. He shot 42.5% on three.
from three.
18.6 points, 5.3 rebounds, 3.4 assists on 47,
Those
42,
assists and
eighty-six.
those assist numbers are good
Yeah,
too.
considering like LaMelo
Yeah,
has almost like he has like 9 assists per game.
yeah.
Yeah, he's an extremely polished three-point shooter. I mean, it's almost at the level where it's like I don't even know what he could improve on more. Like his catch and shoot, he can shoot from anywhere. He'll take it off the dribble.
Steph Curry, watch out. Not
Like
in terms of how great Con Knipu is going to be, but that 3-point number, watch the
yeah,
hell out.
yeah. That Steph Curry's record is gonna stay for a while, but like when rookies are coming in at like shooting at this level,
200 plus threes.
like like Curry had like 5 years before he really like started taking off and shooting a ton of threes. When all these rookies are coming in and making 250 minimum every year, like it's gonna get close to his record eventually.
Man,
I obviously flag second, 21 points, 6.7 rebounds, 4.6 assists. He had crazy games though, flag 51
yes,
points, 49
yes.
points, 45 points, 42 points, several 30-point games. I
Cooper's
honestly, I would
Cooper's
be
self
fine with a co-rookie of the year. I
I
think they're
will be
both
fine with the core
deserving.
rookie, and I think Cooper's, just to shout out Cooper, his self creation at this point, the left hand floater he has, which is so weird and awkward because you think, oh, that stuff is going to be a brick. But no, like he's been doing it all season long. And just the self creation, the sidestep mid ranges and all, and just where he's getting to on the floor and all. Like, I love Cooper, man. Like defensively, he has a Giannis effect. Those, and Wemby has that too. Those highlight plays that doesn't stop at one end. The
Mm.
highlight plays that starts from
Oh
one
yeah.
end to another end, and like those guys that have like 1+ minute highlight plays that isn't a a rewind. It's literally
Mhm.
just literally, and he
Like they
has
get
that.
a block and then they finish on the
Get a
other
block.
end.
They finish on the other hand. They get a, like he has his motto. He's just a terrific. Like even when I remember seeing him when he was like 15 or 16, and oh, like I was like, bro, when he was playing for, what was the name of the, well,
Montverde or whatever.
yeah, 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 yeah. Man, I was just like, this kid. Like I remember when before he came to the league, and now he's in the league, and literally everything he was then he's been now and all. And once he becomes stronger and bigger, oh my goodness, it's it's gonna be raps for people because he has the touch, he has the
Mhm.
shooting. I know His 3-point percentage is not looking good this year, but he has the shooting touch. Like, he has a good shot, and he reminds me of. I remember this guy had a year similar in terms of 3-point shooting on Jabari Smith. And
Mm.
when Jabari Smith came from the his rookie class, one of the things he was good in was his 3-point shooting. His first year, it was actually really bad. But every time I saw him shoot the ball, I was like, oh, he's fine. He's fine. And from their free throw numbers, you can always know. Let me see what Cooper is shooting on free throws this year. Sorry, 1 second.
I think it's 82. I wrote it
82%,
down. Yeah,
right?
that's
And
a great percentage for
yes,
shooting.
yes. So from that free throw number and everything, you get to know that the touch is there. You look at they shoot, their form is there. And with Jabari Smith Jr., I was so surprised he struggled with his shooting that first year. But we see where it is right now. Like, we see he's always out there, and Cooper's shot looks great. Terrific season, man. The kid is awesome.
Yeah, no, and he's improved so much within the season as
Within the
well.
season.
Like, he was like, Jason Kidd gave him the ball so much at the beginning, said, you're the point guard, which, had its ups and downs and whatnot. But I was not expecting this level of like self creation, this level of just like, give me the ball, I will get my shot right now. Like, already as a rookie, he's able to do that at such a high level.
Yeah.
He's gonna be insane. And then obviously, shout out VJ. We got some more awards.
VJ started the award. The award was VJ's own.
It was for the first month and a bit.
months.
It was all
Yeah,
his.
it
Yeah,
was his
he was
award.
great.
He's also a terrific player, man. Fearless player. Like, looking forward to what he becomes and all. Like, yeah, the kid is awesome. Kid is awesome. Too.
Yeah, for sure. We got some more awards. Which one do you want to go to next?
Let's go NBA Coach of the Year. I think this should be unanimous.
Yeah.
I think
this one's it is a fun race though, but at number 1, I got Joe Mazzulla.
Oh, hell no. Absolutely not.
Why not?
Hell no. What are you even talking about? It's clearly JB Bickerstaff. The Detroit Pistons won 60 games. Please, let's end. There's no argument. There's absolutely.
I think there's totally an argument. There's totally an argument.
The Detroit Pistons winning 60 games. They won.
I have him second.
Hell
I completely
no.
agree. But I think Joe Mazzulla, remember how we were talking about him?
Not.
They lost Porzingis. They lost Drew Holiday.
Okay.
They lost Tatum.
Bro.
It was a gap year. They got Baylor Shireman. They got Neemias Queta. They got all these guys. Peyton Pritchard.
He's really good.
This team.
Sorry.
I saw on a podcast, I think it was Bill Simmons mentioning, or maybe it was Zach Lowe mentioned that like it's not Jaylen Brown's team or it's not Tatum's team. This is Joe Mazzulla's team.
Yes.
This team plays Joe Mazzulla ball no matter who is out there, no matter what. Their defense will be at a certain level. Even game 82, where they don't need a win. They have Ron Harper Jr., they have Luka Garza. These guys run the Magic out, beat them. I think I completely agree. JB Bickerstaff second on mine.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't mind if either of them win the award.
It should be unanimous JB Bickerstaff.
I don't know. I think Joe Mazzulla has a great argument.
Wait, Elias, in our over and under, we thought the Pistons got worse.
Yeah, I went to see that and I couldn't believe we said that.
We thought the Pistons got worse. And I am going to use that to a team. This team won 60.
Yeah.
First seed in the. Do we know where the Pistons were coming from? Remember, Bickerstaff would have an amazing season with the Cavs too. Did he win Coach of the Year that year? I don't think so.
I don't think he's won Coach of the Year.
Okay, yeah. But last season, what happened? Great. That was a great season. They won 42, 44. That was a great season for the Pistons. And they would win 18 more games to 60 wins in the
something
East?
Like that.
I am sorry, man. I understand what Joe Mazzulla has done. I understand how great he is. He's the cog that makes everything run. with the Celtics. There's a mentality that that the Celtics have that is important for him. But you have Derek White. You still have Jaylen Brown. That's a Finals MVP and all. You still have what's his name? What's his name? To be fair,
Payne
now I'm
Pritchard.
trying to now, but yeah, like it's still Petty Bridger. That's a sixth man of the year. Still, everything the Celtics has done has been incredible, and this is no shit. I just think there's no way in hell we don't give this man unanimous coach of the year by winning 60 games with the destroyed Pistons, man. It's the Pistons, and they lost. Also, you can look at the Celtics and like, oh, they lost this guy, they lost this guy. The reason why the Pistons had a great season last year was the addition of Tim Hardaway Jr., the addition of what's his name, a man that probably
Malik
not
Beasley.
Malik Beasley. Who else did they lose? They lost someone else. And all they bring back this year was Duncan Robinson. And who else?
Karis LeVert.
Caris LeVert and all.
Yeah.
But it's been what's his name? It's been there's Ron Holland that's had a great season. It's Cade that obviously uplifted his game. I'm sorry, man. There's no doubt. I don't even have Joe Mazzulla as my second. I don't have Joe Mazzulla as my second. My
You
second
don't?
is Jordan Oates for the Phoenix Suns.
I have him third, yeah.
Jordan Oates for the Phoenix Suns, because before the season started, bro, we were like, this team is not even going to win 35 games. Like we were like, no one gave a shit about the Phoenix Suns. And for this man to come and the way you can see they play in his own image. They're using guys like I like him so much. The small shooter. What's his
Colin
name?
Gillespie.
Gillespie. They're using guys like that. You have Dylan Brooks having a good season, almost like most improved player type of season with and all before he got his injury and all. And okay, Devin Booker is still there, yeah, but we didn't really it's Jordan Goodwin.
He completely changed the stench of this team from
the stench of this team from the beginning,
KD, all that stuff, to now
they almost got a sixth place finish. And I think if they got to some sort of like playoff seeding and all, would have had to like even think very much. But as I said, I think he's my second and Joe Mazzulla is my third. And I'm sorry, Joe Mazzulla, you're a champion. It's the Celtics. I know you guys have lost Tatum and all, and I want to give you credit for that and all, but I'm sorry, man. JB Bickerstaff, coach of the year, unanimous, crown him.
See, I don't think you can get unanimous at all. I think there's a lot of people who are going to vote Joe Mazzulla, but I completely agree with JB Bickerstaff. I wouldn't care if he won. He's been absolutely great.
Yeah.
Next one, most improved player. I think this one has to be unanimous. I think it's very easily Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Oh no, hell no, bro.
Bro, jumped from 9.4 points per game to 20. Helped lead this Hawks team to a 5 seed.
If you have Nickeil as most improved, fair. I just don't think he's unanimous.
Okay, then
I think everyone is forgetting the name that was a clear unanimous most improved player. Like, it was clear for a large part of the season this guy was most unanimous. And the last stretch of the Hawks basketball has kind of made us forget about that and all, which is fair. Like, the Hawks had a great like ending to their season. I will say the year they've been really good the whole year and all. But I think even like I had him in my head and I even forgot about him, and that made me remember that I think even voters have forgotten about this guy in terms of most improved player. And I think it's Keontae George. Keontae George was most.
I don't think he's eligible. I don't think he's eligible. He didn't get the games played. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, guys,
because I saw a list, and at the bottom it said if Keontae George was eligible, it would have made it more interesting.
Okay, I'm sorry then. Yeah, then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Yes, I'm sorry, guys. I thought I was being smart today. Okay. Yes, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Now the tone changed. Now Nickeil is unanimous.
I'm sorry. I think this is unanimous too.
Yeah, no, Nickeil. I mean, I think the essence of this award has been misplaced in the past. Like, I think when like John Morant won it or whatever. This award is for a player who has jumped around the league, hasn't had found a place, a spot, an opportunity, whatever. And then when they have it, they take it and not only just get more minutes and get more shots up, but they clearly improved. And I think Nikhil clearly has improved from being just basically a defensive player on the Wolves, played for the Pelicans, played for the Jazz a little bit, I believe. Now turning up 20 points. And these are not like he's just getting a bunch of catch and shoot threes. Like
No,
he is
bro.
creating offense for himself and others on this team alongside Jalen Johnson. Second, I got Jalen Duren, who I think is a worthy candidate, but also kind of in the vein like, he's a young top pick. Like he's supposed to get better.
Bro, he's
So
averaging 20 points.
he's having a great season too. But I
Nikhil.
just think that
Yeah,
Nikhil, yeah, went from 9.4 last year to 20,
20.
just straight up 20.
Damn.
Ridiculous. Yeah, so
40%
Jalen
from
Duren
3.
is my second, and then I got to give a shout out to Ryan Rollins, forgotten on the Bucks, but went from 6 points per game to 17. Finally an actual player in this league. So shout out to him.
Yeah. I had
Um,
Nikhil 1, 2 Duran, and 3 Stefan Castle.
that's fair. That's fair.
I had Castle.
I'm not a big fan of giving a
Rookie of the year.
second year player who won Rookie of the Year, Most
Eh?
Improved. Like
It's
that.
more
That's
it's more because the Rookie of the Year last year was so weird.
yeah, I suppose.
It was a bit weird. Like I just didn't feel any of them stood out in a way. And he won it. But
Yeah,
I think this year he's just shown like he's a terrific defender, terrific passer, even though he has a lot of turnovers and all. And just awesome player. That's why I
yeah,
had him at 3. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
yeah. Great defender. And then Sixth Man of the Year. This is the award that I really care the least amount this year. Um, but Keldon Johnson, number one for me. Great season from him. Like this is a guy who, like 4 years ago on the Spurs before they got Wemby and like in the tanking, Keldon was averaging 20 plus points. Like he was getting his shots up.
Yes.
So for
I
him
like him.
to
I really
so
like him.
yeah, so for him to like, admit his role and go down and, obviously let Wemby and Fox and Harper and Castle and all these guys like get opportunity ahead of him, but
Yes.
still provide off the bench. I think he's a clear number one for me. Number two, Jaime Jaquez. And
Mm-hmm.
then number three, Tim Hardaway Jr. I
We had
don't
this, what?
I believe every single shot he shoots is gonna go in.
We had the same 3. Keldon, Hami Haquez. And Haquez has a good chance to be one. I just think
Yeah.
just because of how much the Spurs has done greatly this year, that would but Haquez had a very good, I think he's like 50% field goal. His
Yeah, I think
average and
he
all.
averaged like 15, 5, and 5 off the
Yes,
bench. I think
yes,
the
yes.
Heat are just not as good of a team, and
Yeah,
it is what
so
it is. But he's been consistent even when Norm was out or Tyler Hero was out. Like he was always
yes,
providing and
yes,
scoring in bunches.
yes.
All right, finally, all NBA team.
We have to
Let's
run through this one.
let's go through these. So I'm just gonna start. I think who we have both locks. Obviously, Shea, Jokic, Wembenyama, Luca. I think those are 4 locks. Obviously, if
Yes,
Luca qualifies for us, my 5th spot, I'm giving it to Jalen Brown.
same,
Um, Great
same,
season from him for the Celtics. Really
same.
upped his game. Second team. This is where it gets really interesting. Second team. I think we who have locked Donovan Mitchell. Do you have him?
Yes, yes,
Kawhi Leonard,
yes,
Kevin Durant,
yes,
uh, Jalen
yes.
Brunson. And then 5th spot, I was looking at it between these two guys. I'll give it to him. I'll say Jamal Murray as my 5th spot for second
Okay.
team. Who did you have? Did you have him too?
I had him in my 3rd team, but I don't mind Jamal in my second because I have a blank spot in my second or that
Okay.
5th spot.
Oh, who would you put in then? You got to put
I don't
somebody
know.
in.
I don't know. Let's keep it. Let's keep it as there. Let me see what you have for 3rd team.
And then 3rd team, I have Tyrese Maxey. Maxey and Jamal Murray. I was looking. I gave it to Murray. So I have Tyrese Maxey. I have
Okay.
Jalen Johnson, 3rd team.
Yes.
I got Scotty Barnes, third team. Gotta
Yes.
rep my guy. I got Jalen Duren, third
Yes.
team. And I got James Harden, third team. I
Man.
think Harden, the stats are pretty decent for Harden. He led the Clippers to come back on that run. Obviously, Kawhi was there, but he was the engine of that team to help them get out of their run, played well on the Cavs. I think he deserves a spot.
I had Chet. I had
That's
Chet.
fair. That's fair. Well,
I,
you got an empty spot. Would you move one of them up, or who would you put in second?
I will move Jamal to second. I actually will move Jamal
Okay.
to second. I like Jamal in second. I didn't have so right now I have an empty spot in my third. I don't I put like Bam can go there for me. Not Harden. Like Bam. Hey, 81, 83 points, Bam.
Get 83 points in here.
83 points, Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind Brown. I don't mind Bam there. I don't mind
Fair.
Bam there.
Fair. And then all defensive teams,
Let's
locks, I
go.
think Wembanyama,
Mm-hmm.
Chet Holmgren,
Mm-hmm.
Scotty Barnes. You
Mm-hmm.
mentioned him, Asar Thompson. I got in
Yes.
first team, and then fifth spot, I got Rudy Gobert.
Oh.
Clearly, still an elite defender for the Wolves. Is everything for them?
Yeah.
Do you have somebody different instead of Rudy?
I had Wemby, Scotty, Osar, Thompson, Chet, and I had Bam.
Fair, Bam.
Yeah.
My second team, I got Bam. I got OG Anunoby. I got Amen Thompson. I got Stephon Castle and Derek
Uh-huh.
White.
I had Stephen Castle, Kason Wallace, Gobert, Jalen Brown, and Dyson Daniels.
You got Jaylen Brown second
I had
team.
Jalen
Wow.
Brown, yes. I had
Okay.
Jalen Brown that second
Okay.
team.
And you got Dyson, so
Best-
no OG.
Best two-way player in the league.
Got no OG Anunoby, got no Derek White,
Yeah, no Derek White.
no Amen
It was
Thompson.
between Dyson Daniels and Derek White, and I just think Dyson does a lot for that Hawks team. And yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. And then all rookie team, I got Con, Flag, Edgecombe, Dylan Harper.
Yes.
Great. And then fifth spot, I put Ace Bailey in. I thought that he was fine for the Jazz.
Yeah.
And I think it's fun to have the first top 5 picks as all first team, all rookie.
I had Derek Quinn.
Fair,
I think
fair.
you can look at Derek Quinn had a good start to the season and fell off, and Ace Bailey did not have a good start to the season, and he had a better ending to the season.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
And then second team, I got Derek Queen. I got Colin Murray Boyles. I got
Who's that?
Jeremiah CMB on the Raptors.
Oh, please.
Bro.
Please.
One of the best top 3 defender as a rookie this season for sure. So I got Derek Queen, CMB, Jeremiah Fears, Colin Coward from the Grizzlies, and Ryan Kalkbrenner of the Hornets.
Yes, I love Kalkbrenner. Like I really love Kalkbrenner. He's on my second team. I had Jeremy Fears, and I had this guy on the Kings. I know, shout out Kings.
Oh yeah, right.
Maxime or Reynaud.
Maxime Reynaud, yeah.
Yes. Those are my one. CMB, we'll see you another time, but
we'll see him in the playoffs. That's where we'll see him.
Yeah, this is my first 10.
Yeah, and then let's quickly. Who do you think in the play-in?
Last one.
You got another one?
NBA Clutch Player of the Year.
Oh, I said Shea when I was saying MVP. Okay, I said it was him.
Shea, either Jokic or Jamal or Jamal Murray, 2 or 3 can switch. Yes.
Fair. Yes. Yeah. And then for these play-in games, let's just quickly Heat, Hornets. I want Hornets to win.
I want Hornets to win. I just think the Heat are like annoying, boring. I just think it's going to be so shocking for a young team like this to beat a Spoelstra team. That's the only thing. Like I just feel Spoelstra is going to, bro, man. Eric Spoelstra
it might be messy.
Bro.
It might be messy.
Yeah, bro. Eric Spoelstra and his stuff. Like, man. Okay, but this is the thing, right? So we're not going to spend too much time on this. When is the playing games? Thursday?
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Woo!
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. this week.
Tuesday, I think we should talk. We should definitely talk about it on next podcast. Like just our look, like just pretty much what happens, and because I'm going to watch those games and
Yeah,
really
of
be
course.
locked in for those games.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and a young team like this beating an exposed team is just going to be like again. I want the Hornets to win. I want the Hornets to get to the playoffs.
I really want the Hornets to get the playoffs.
I feel if they don't get to the playoffs, I will be so freaking disappointed because, as I said, they are the most entertaining team in the league. There's no team that is close to as entertaining as them.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I am going for the Hornets more of like a hard thing.
Yeah, for sure. I want Hornets to get in.
My brain is like, oh, Eric Spoelstra and Miami Heat's just juggernaut in terms of them being just annoying to play in this type of one-off games.
And then Blazers Suns. I think Suns. I really don't care.
I think Suns. I care. I think Suns definitely beat the Blazers. We don't want the Blazers here.
Yeah.
9 and 10 though.
9 and 10. Warriors Clippers. That's actually going to be a fun game. We're going to get Kawhi versus Curry.
Kawhi versus Steph. The thing about it is like
just one game.
Just one game for Steph Curry to freaking he can have 50. You know this guy. Yeah. He can have 50.
He can.
He can just have 50.
And he finally came back.
He's finally back. So yeah, but like okay, you know what? I want the Suns to win. If the Suns win, they go to the playoffs. So they are going to play.
They would play the Spurs. Yeah. Who do you want OKC to face then?
The Warriors. 1000% the Warriors. Not because they won't beat them.
Yeah.
I just think fear of the Lord. You got to put fear of the Lord in some of these teams because I just don't think the Clippers have anything for them. I just don't like if we're looking at what's the potential for having a series that can just be dodgy or scary for the Thunder. I just think it's Steph Curry. It's just Steph Curry. Steph Curry is the answer. That's fair.
It. That's fair. Honestly, I would love. I want either of these teams to make it. I want the Suns in, and then I want the Warriors or the Clippers in. I don't want the Blazers in.
Yeah.
I agree. I think
Philly and Orlando. We want Philly, right?
Yeah, but I couldn't care less.
I want
Joel.
Come on.
Joel is out.
Paul George.
No,
Maxey.
Joel is out.
He's gonna miss the plane.
Joel Embiid is out. Yeah, he has appendicitis, which is like, to get the surgery to get your appendix out. That was like not even a week ago, so he's not going to be in the play-in game.
The appendix. I'm sorry, that's true.
Which is just unfortunate because then whatever series they get in, I'm not as excited. But I don't want the Magic to win. I want the Magic to completely fall out because I want them to be in complete, nuclear bomb level of coach fired. They got to make some moves. They're just not fun to watch.
Yeah, like right now, my selection for the play-in is just more how much tension can you create in the first round, and I want Philly. I think Philly being there.
I think Philly can at least be fun. Maxey, Paul George has been good.
Philly being there,
I think they can at least be fun.
I am looking for fun, entertainment. Some sort of some. If Orlando makes it, they're like, oh boy.
Yeah, no, Orlando versus Celtics or Celtics versus Sixers. I'd rather Celtics versus Sixers.
I was Celtics versus Sixers 1000%. So yeah, that is it. And we will talk about our freaking we'll talk about the playing games when they happen.
Yeah. Playoffs starting this Saturday, bright and early. Yes. Raptors play 11 a.m. my time, 1 p.m. your time.
Woo!
My God. I'm going to have to wake up early for an ass whooping. No, but I believe in them.
Who are you playing?
We play the Cavaliers. I'm so glad we play the Cavs.
I'm telling you right now. The Raptors are going to the second round.
You know what? You know what I said? As a James Harden fan, I need him to prove his haters right again. I need him to prove you right again. Just one time for me. Prove your haters right.
The Raptors are going to the second round. I'm telling you. Brandon Ingram, rise up. Scotty Barnes, rise up.
We're gonna get Scotty versus Mobley in the first round. That's gonna be fun because that's been a discussion since Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
That's gonna be, I'm excited. Wolves Nuggets is gonna be fun. I think Hawks Knicks is gonna be fun. I think Lakers Rockets, obviously no Luka, but we're gonna get old man versus old man, LeBron and KD. That'll be fun. But yeah, man, I am very excited for the playoffs. They are so close. Those are our awards. Let us know what you think. If we're right, if we're wrong. We're obviously all right, and you're all wrong. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Like, subscribe, listen to the clips. Listen on Spotify, whatever. Take care.
Thank you very much. Have a good one, guys.